Hello again. So it's early evening, mid-evening, post-op day 3, and as anticipated, it's been a difficult day. Been getting my PT exercises in and regular icing, but just the work involved in moving and stretching. A really swollen leg and knee is definitely taking a toll on me. It's I can understand why a lot of people at day 3 often question whether a knee replacement surgery was a good choice or not, because brutal's too strong of a word, but it's been a rough day. But the human body doesn't heal instantly, and the work you put in early on pays dividends later. It takes time. You just got to be patient with yourself. Don't compare yourself to the progress of others. You're an individual. You have your own strengths, your own weaknesses. What might be easy for me is hard for you, and vice versa. I still believe in the end this is going to be a good choice. It's kind of funny because as I get up from a seated position, my other knee was technically, clinically worse than my right knee, which I chose to get done first. It just happened to be that my right knee hurt more than my left, so I got it done first. But as I stand up, every time, that knee, kind of shifts and torques a little bit and cracks, crunches, and hurts like crap, right? Not as bad as a surgical knee, but just reminds me that, why I did this is to get rid of that pain and to get strength back. I'm too young to not be, strong and active, and more than anything else, be able to help others. That's, being a dad, anybody that's a dad knows that, so much of our lives is so much part of our life is taking care of our families, whether our kids are grown or not. And when you don't have that ability 100%, it's kind of tough to take some service and let other people help you when you're so used to being the one that helps. But I know, I'll get there. This is a road that's going to pay dividends down the road. Cliche, but today it was kind of rough. I'm not going to show you new pictures of the leg. It really doesn't look that much different than it was this morning. It's still very blue and bruised. It's still very swollen. The only thing I did change was I did put the compression legging on this leg. It seemed like the ACE bandage was the layers. The individual layers were kind of shifting around as I moved around, and that would make tight spots on my leg, where I get really strong compression at some spots and then not as much in others, which I don't feel like was serving me as well. So have that compression sock on now, and hopefully, by the time I get up tomorrow, I'll notice again some more improvement there, because it is so tough, trying to get that extension and flexion when there is so much swelling. I mean, you've got hydrodynamic forces, working against you and causing you pain, and it can be a rough ride. Again, I think things could be a lot worse. I really do. I've had worse pain when I've hurt my back, where I was in that state where I was in so much pain, I was hyperventilating and ready to pass out. I'm not to that. I'm not to that point, but it's this constant pain. when my meds are wearing off, I'm creeping up to that, 8+ in the scale, or at least really approaching 8. And when the meds are working, it's more like, 4+, maybe 5 on the good part of the day. So it's manageable, and it doesn't consume you, but you definitely know, you've got pain meds on board for a reason. There's no doubt about it. But again, take it slow, do what's best for you. And one other note, I guess, would be, I'm doing the PT exercises like I'm supposed to be, but even when I'm not, quote unquote, in an exercise mode, I'm finding ways to stretch, just to kind of keep that fluidity going, even though I may not be doing a specific exercise. I think any additional movement that you can keep up with, and just lay on the couch and just move that leg around, whatever, it's going to pay dividends. It'll help in the end. One other thing I really noticed today is how fatigued, or how quickly I become fatigued. Part of that's using the walker, but part of it's just, your body has taken a wallop. You've probably lost, maybe not a lot of blood, but you've definitely lost some blood volume there. And your body is trying to rebuild itself, and not only am I sleeping, a fair bit during the day, but just the little activities that I do, whether it's going to go get to go into the kitchen to get dinner, or get up and use the restroom, move to the couch, whatever. I noticed that fatigues me pretty quickly, and I maybe wasn't expecting quite that, but it's something just to be aware of. Don't try and do this by yourself. If you don't have help, you're doing this the wrong way. There's just, I don't know how you could do this solo safely, and hopefully nobody's even trying that. But anyhow, keep up the good fight. I know I will. Tomorrow will be another day. I'm sure it's going to start out rough, but just keep working at it. See you tomorrow.